intro for the video. Hello, this is Dave, Team Jenny, they say, and I am a vampire who decides to shoot doors like this, and I look very good in this lighting. Oh, let's just admire myself. Can we do that? Can we just admire me for like 5 minutes? Because look at me, I'm just fantastic. And you know what? Fun of it. Because how are you going to make fun of that? Oh, confident. Not going to curse because this is a Catholic Christian channel, okay? We're not holy. I would get my Bible, but then that's in the other room, and I would have to get up. It's interesting if you want to hear about my dad. I don't know why you would, but I'm going to tell you what I did to do, so that's why I'm here. If we're being entirely honest, which I feel like we should always be entirely honest, right? Anyway, so I was doing a bio project outside, and this dog like runs up to me, but I'm like right now I'm sitting like there's the ground. So the dog is like as tall as me. It's like this black dog. It was very friendly. It was very too friendly. So it comes up to me, but I'm just like looking down, and I just turn this thing that's the size of me, so I scream really loudly, and I'm like, hello, Boggy. And then it comes, and for a minute I was afraid it was gonna try to bite me because it tried licking me and stuff. It was such a friendly dog. I should have just petted it and enjoyed his company, and everything would have been good. But at the moment, the last experience I used to live, the last experience I had with dogs, they bit me, and I was not very happy when that dog bit me. Okay, I was not. So, it's a tiny little dog too. I was like, you are tinier than me. Do not come at me. The owner called him, and then he went away, and then I kind of felt bad for ditching the dog and screaming at it. But it's okay. Anyway, so yeah, I guess that's a little open story time before I tell you the story time that I have today, which is one that I wanted to tell you as of literally about 5 months ago from now. Last spring break, I went on a cruise in the Bahamas. I know, apparently cruises are what white trash do, but I love them, so call me white trash if you want to. I don't care, you can call me whatever you want. I enjoy them, and you can't stop me. So, anyway, we went on a cruise, and I loved it. Obviously, I had so much fun. I really wish we'd have been lower down, you know what I'm saying? Like, those places are cheaper anyway, and I'm like, bruh, pro tip for taking a cruise, I've taken, I think, 3. No, I've taken 2. I was going to take 3, but then quarantine and coronavirus decided no. But that's fine. Is you go to the bottom, because that way you have to go up 6 flights of stairs if you ever want to get to the main floor. And the amount of extras. Can I tell you how much good shape I came out of that cruise just from going up and down stairs? And I ate like a bowl of bacon every day, and I came in so much better shape just because I had to go up and down to get to my room, because you don't want to take the elevator. The elevators are annoying, so you go up and down the stairs every time. So if you have to go up like 7 floors, it's the strategy. It's cheaper, you feel better, it makes your trip more fun, you're gonna love it. Anyway, these friends in like the teen club or whatever, and I wanted to stay with them later that night instead of going with parents to eat dinner. So I didn't really know. I knew some people well enough, but they were busy. So I asked this other group of people that I didn't really know as well, like still in the group, so I didn't feel as though like they were gonna murder me or anything. Although looking back on it, I kind of think they might be in the mafia, but that's not the point. So I was like, you guys for like the next couple hours, and they were like, sure. So they took me up to this like the top of the boat, which was fun, and we just hung out. It was really windy. It wasn't actually, it got windy at night. Our stuff, I almost lost my dress. People lost their key cards because we would go to the hot tub, which is at the top of the boat at night, and it would get super windy. I swear I almost lost I had to like carry myself into the hot tub because I almost lost everything because it gets so windy. Yeah, so that was not a fun time losing my stuff, but I'm getting off track. So we went up there, it was windy. She made some comment about herself being skinny, which was fine. I don't know why. They found some key cards on the floor, and then they just threw them off into the wind, which was a little rude, but I was fine with that. This should have been my first tip off. We went to another friend of ours was in the group, and they saw her coming up ahead, and they were like, I think she was from like Texas or something. So they were like, ugh, cowgirls here. Which I didn't take as a tip off because I didn't realize how close they pretended to be friends with flag, but I didn't see that as a red flag, and I was excited to be friends with cool people, I guess. So I just went along with it, and I was totally fine with it. And then we had actually met up with the rest of our, And this is when I probably should have just stuck with the other group. But at this point, I'd been with these new two friends for like a couple hours. So I felt, comfortable with them more. And I was like, they're my friends. I'll see no reason to go hang out with my old group because the other group didn't like me as much. With many friends, and we'll go hang out and be fine. And then I think when the other friend comes in and goes, we found a card. We're going to the arcade. And I was like, okay. So then they went to the arcade and you were stealing. Basically, they took, they basically they would find cards that people. Those were how you pay for everything on a ship. They would basically take them and then they would use them as much as they wanted in the arcade and just mess around and have fun, which I guess makes sense for something teenagers would do. But this was a year ago, so I was 13. More traumatizing then. I hadn't even thought that people would steal at all. I've never seen it before, so I didn't think, oh, it's fine. And I had no idea how much they were taking, but I felt a little uncomfortable, especially when they tried to like get me into it, because I was kind of just sitting, like originally I was just like sitting there and just like, it's fine, if I'm not doing it, then is it really that bad? But then they tried to rope me into it, so I was kind of like, yeah. So I tried an excuse to leave, and then I kind of felt like, oh, I have to come back because I said I'm going to the bathroom. And so I tried to leave again, and then eventually I just kind of just left. And then I hung out with another friend of mine who was not as cool, I guess, but she was a lot of fun. We went and got ice cream, and I just told her about it, and I felt better. But thank God I left. This is why you leave. If you feel uncomfortable, leave, because I assume the lady, like, I don't actually, this part's just speculation, I don't actually know what happened here. I assume that the lady came down and was like, I lost my card, and they were like, oh, there's activity on it or something, and then they checked the cameras in where it was having activity. I'm not exactly sure, but the next morning they come to me and they're like, did you rat us out? And I'm like, no, I didn't rat you out. And they're like, well, because the lady found out and she wants us to go to jail. And I was like, oh my God. So it turns out that they had stolen a total of 6 cards they told me this later, they had stolen a total of 6 cards during their whole time on the cruise. And just on that one card, they had stolen $200. So that means they'd stolen $1,200 in total, possibly more on the whole trip. And I was like, what did you do? How did you possibly spend that much? And then my second thing was, yeah, you dumbasses, this is why I freaking left. You guys probably thought, oh, why is she leaving? But no, the next day everyone goes, oh, Tina's a freaking genius. She's the only one not going to jail. So if you feel uncomfortable at something, you should just leave. Just go. It's a better idea, because I'm not sure if all of them because they either had to pay them back or like go to the jail. Like, so their parents were obviously super pissed at them, because I'd be pretty pissed at my child if I found that out too. But it was even worse because the lady was actually like really angry. Like, she didn't just want the money back, she wanted to like send them to jail, basically. Not really, but like crack down. So they had to go. They didn't actually like stay there or anything, but they did have to go down to the police station when they got off the boat, and they missed their flight. So did not end well for them. I guess karma is a thing. I'm glad I didn't get in trouble. So yeah, I guess this story has a moral. If you feel uncomfortable, leave. This was my first ever story time, so I wasn't sure if it's good or not, but I hope you liked it. So, and then I'll do more if you did. That's how this thing works. So yeah, please subscribe. Bye.